Greetings everyone. Today I would like to continue my talk about this this topic, evil, good and bad thinking and shamans. And there's a term, dark shaman or bad shaman, and a good or white shaman. And of course these dark shamans are doing some dark things, and these good shamans mainly doing good things, healing, saving one's life, something like that. But I never heard or never saw a dark shaman, and usually the shamans in Mongolia look very similar. Some of them is wearing a helmet with the horns, feathers, and they almost all wear this coat with the dark wings, and this from their body they have this snake things, and this is like uniform, and maybe this is uniqueness of Mongolian shamanism. And I know that shamanism is everywhere. There's African shamanism, Native American shamanism, also this Asian, South Asian shamanism, and but the idea should be quite similar, that this we are part of this this environment, we are part of this Mother Earth. But I guess because of this local culture and local mentality, these teachings of these shamans are going to be different. So I never saw or heard someone claiming to be a dark shaman. And there's shamans on TV, and there's a well-known shamans, but they all claim to be a good shaman. They are doing good thing, or maybe these dark shamans are hiding. If there was a dark shamans who could do this important stuff, evil stuff, I guess these people will be quite useful for those who want to stay in power. So in my previous video I talked about this violent man, powerful man, who like to control others, and they are searching for this violence and stuff. So this is something that's important in the spirituality. So after Buddhism entered Mongolia, this old religion is Buddhists started to call the old religion as Harshutlik or Har Shashing, meaning dark faith or dark religion. So shamans will not, no shaman will not claim that he is dark shaman. He can curse and he can do bad things. Generally, all shamans are actually good, and because of your culture is different, because of your this idea of demon is quite different. You think that someone who is wearing this this freaky this things with horns and this dark wings, you think this is evil, and shamans are like how to say bad. Of course, this one of the skills of a shaman is going to be talking to the dead. This is similar to this necromancer, something like that. So about this this violent man. This violent man, this boss, these atamans have this spiritual energy, and somehow when you put these children, male boys, together, they will start regroup. They will start to fight, and somehow they will create some order. And among this order, there will be some dude is called Ataman, meaning a boss, and somehow this boss feels free among these boys, and he his speech is like free and he thinks free, and but the others are afraid of him, and they are like acting like their mentality is like frozen. So actually, in reality, five guys can beat one boss. This boss is not controlling them by his physical strength. His physical strength cannot match two or three people in reality. So but he is controlling like 10 or more guys. So how he's doing this? He's doing this by some using his eyes. The eyes of this boss is like different, and he's using his voice, and of course he's using his muscles, and this other dudes are a little bit stupid compared to this boss dude. So this boss dude can become khaan, or meaning the ruler. With all khaan, it's going to be the ruler is someone who is smart, and this ataman or this boss can learn something spirituality. I mean, he can learn religion. So when you mix this power of this boss and the spirituality, the mix is going to be quite strong, and it's going to be quite evil. So if you are a ruler, you need to control other people. So in generally, in old times, rulers had this spiritual thing. And for example, the Alexander the Great is going to be he will claim that he is going to be the son of Zeus. Chingghis Khan is going to be claimed that he is the son of Tengri. He is the messenger of the sky god. So this violent man and spirituality can create some very strong mix. So what else? So evil, there is no such thing like evil shaman or bad shaman who only focuses on bad things. Of course, every shaman needs to know what, about the curse and about this this evil spirits, usually called as bugs. And if someone is having this mental illness, generally it is believed that something is bugging him. So main duty of a shaman is like he's like a psychotherapist. You can you can talk to this person, or you can give it a medicine and try to fix this mental illness thing. And of course these charms and other little stuffs are quite useful. And there's a tendency to believe that the charms are going to be something looking good. But when shaman gives bones, when shaman gives a hair, when shaman gives this freaky stuff, people usually think that this is wrong, this is bad, and this is evil. And somehow when you see someone with these horns, you think this dude is like evil. But in reality, humans have horns, and this hair is horns. Reptiles had this small horns, and these horns turned into feathers, turned into hair, and these reptiles turned into mammals. And shamanism and Buddhism both accept evolution, and Buddhists will generally claim that humans are come from a monkey, and in Buddhism these three monkeys that don't see, don't talk and hear are these wise monkeys. In shamanism, of course, opinion will be different. Mainly, it's mouse, swan, bear, and other mammals. So I know that this in Christianity, if you say that humans are evolved from these creatures, you usually think that this person is talking something against God, against this Bible, and thing is this how to say, shamanism has this God thing. Buddhism is not don't almost don't have a supreme creator thing. They have their Buddha, and Buddha is someone who tells the truth. And since shamanism is very old and it's a little bit primitive, it has a creator, and if there is something is bad is happening, it is all will of the Father Heaven. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.